You are welcome to the Wealthy Continent channel, a channel dedicated to the great people and continent of Africa. Remember, it is not the place that defines the status of the people, rather, it is the people that define the status of the place. As we continue our journey of financial literacy, we're going to be looking at the topic, understanding how credit score works abroad. When you leave the shores of Africa and you find yourself in the Western world, one of the lingos you will hear is credit score. Some people might tell you, you need to build your credit score. You need to make sure that your credit is okay. We're going to break down what it means. You know, one of the amazing things in the Western world is the use of data. Your information is stored on various devices. When you go to the hospital, your information is there. When you go for your license, your information is there. When you go to the bank or, the use of financial services, you have your information stored there. So people have some information about you, about where you live, about sometimes how much you earn. So when people talk about, make sure you build up your credit. Some of them are saying, at some point in your life, you want to buy a house. You would like to buy a place. You may not have all the money. That means that you are going to go to the bank to try and borrow some money to be able to buy the place. And that's what most people are saying. Some other people will tell you, you need to get a credit card. You need to buy your car on credit and stuff like that to make sure that you are building up your credit. Now, there are organizations in the Western world that have all your reports on the various transactions you've made, especially if you've borrowed money. They are going to list out the organizations you've borrowed the money for, how much is the money, what your payments are. And these are some of the determinants of what will determine what your credit score is all about. Now, when we talk about credit, we are talking about the bank or the financial services saying to you, are you credit worthy? And what that means is, if you borrow money, are you going to pay back? Are you going to pay back on time? Now, there are two types of report. We can just narrow it down to two. You have good credit and you have bad credit. When somebody has a good credit, it means that the person has borrowed, the person is committed to paying, and the person is paying. So when the report is pulled up, the person is paying. They can see how much the person borrowed, what the person is paying, and the person hasn't defaulted. So when they see this, most of the time the person will have a high credit score. That means this person is not a danger. We can give money, we can lend money to this person, and this person will pay back. Now, when a person has bad credit, the report also shows it. That this person has borrowed money, this person is not paying, this person has defaulted, this person is not credit worthy. That is what it means. When we talk about a credit score, you have to understand that it involves borrowing money from financial services, whether it's bank, whether you are buying now, pay later, whether it's a store card. It involves you using credit for business, using credit to buy things. And that is what it means. If you don't borrow money, you won't have any business with the bank. You won't have any business with the store if you are spending cash. Now, some people, in an attempt to build up their credit, and because they are not disciplined, and they can't stop themselves or help themselves, they always buy things, they always shop around. They just buy things on impulse and they don't pay. Now, the bank would give you money, but don't forget that the bank wants you to pay. So when people start defaulting, the bank sometimes will take them to court, and when they have a judgment against their name, it affects their credit. When you see somebody says, I have a bad credit, it means that they've missed payment, they've defaulted. Sometimes they have a judgment against their name, which is going to last for some years before it is removed. It means that wherever this person goes for a loan, wherever this person goes to say, I want to borrow money, and they run that report, it's going to flag up the person. This is a danger. You can't borrow this person. This person is not credit worthy. That is how it works. But you have to understand something. People say this because build up your credit because maybe you want to buy a house. But I want you to look at things from another perspective. Majority in the Western world will lean on build up your credit. But I want to challenge you. I want you to look elsewhere, which means that why not think about increasing the cash you have? Why not think about creating other avenues of income? Why not learn about how finances work? Why not be more disciplined with your money? Why not create other streams of income? Because at the end of the day, you will find out that cash will do the same thing that borrowing money will do. And you will have peace of mind because it is your money. I want you to know that it's not just one way. There are other ways. There are better ways. And the ball is in your court. If you have been getting value from our videos, we would like you to consider subscribing to this channel, clicking on that like button and sharing with others. Remember, a candle does not lose its value by giving light to others. Thanks for watching. We will see you next time.